Question for you. When exactly is tomorrow? Because you spend all of your time saying that that's the day that you're going to start. Tomorrow is going to be the magical day when everything will work out and the stars will align and you'll have all of the motivation you need and an abundance of time, and all of the things that were once difficult will become easy. You will start your workout, you will start your diet, you will start trying to get sober, you're going to get away from those negative friends, you're going to end that toxic relationship, you're going to stop all of your bad habits, you're going to sober up, you're going to stop smoking weed, you're going to start reading, you're going to start going after all of these goals that you claim that you have tomorrow. Well, when the fuck is that? Because you've been saying you were going to do it or start doing it tomorrow for fucking ever. It was going to be Monday, and then it was going to be the Monday after that, after Monday passed by, and then you said that you might as well wait till the next week to start, and the next week came and went, and the next week came and went, and countless weeks have come and gone, and you have still yet to start. Countless tomorrows have long since become yesterdays, and you still haven't done a goddamn thing. New Year's passed by damn near 3 months ago, and that's everybody's favorite day. That is the procrastinator's holiday, the day that everyone is going to start doing all of the things. They're going to lose that weight, they're going to build that muscle, they're going to make that money starting on New Year's. Well, what the fuck is it that happened? Because you have been saying this shit forever, and yet you still are right where it is that you are, talking about all of the things that you want to do, all of the things that you're going to do, all of the things that will be accomplished in your life once you get started tomorrow. Well, I have news for you, my friend. Tomorrow is not a real thing. At no point in time will it ever be tomorrow. Not only that, but at no point in time has it ever been tomorrow. From now, for the remainder of time, and since the beginning of time, it has only ever been today. When the dinosaurs were walking the earth, it was today. When there was nothing on the earth and it was just little single cell fucking amoebas and whatever the fuck else, it was today. When the cavemen were here, it was today. The Roman Empire was today. Christopher Columbus discovered America today. Whenever World War II was happening, it was today. The Vietnam War was today. The Afghanistan War was today. And currently it's today. Everything has only ever been today. So until you start talking about you're going to do this shit now, you're going to do this shit today, you are never going to fucking do it. Because saying that you're going to do it later and saying that you're going to do it tomorrow is the exact same thing as saying that you are never going to do it, period. Because they are one in the same. It will never be tomorrow. It will never be later. It will only ever be now. It will only ever be today. And every single time that you tell yourself that you're going to do some shit tomorrow, you are further making yourself, you are fortifying yourself as a procrastinator, because that's how procrastination happens. From you putting something off. You didn't just do it one time and then became a procrastinator. You weren't just cursed by the universe to not be able to do things on time. No, you had a goal, you had a thing that you had to do, an assignment that you were given. Maybe it started when you were in school. Who the fuck knows? But at some point in time, you said that you were going to do what was asked of you now tomorrow. And what happened? Absolutely nothing. It was perfectly fine that you said that you were going to do it tomorrow. And that showed you that it was okay to put things off until tomorrow. And slowly but surely, you became someone who can't do anything when the fuck they say that they're going to do what the fuck it is that they say that they are going to do. Slowly but surely, you have made yourself into a procrastinator. You have made yourself into the person who puts everything that needs to be done off until that mystical time that is tomorrow. And that is who you have forged yourself into. And it is a terrible habit, and it is one that will prevent you from ever getting anywhere in life. It is the biggest killer of dreams outside of excuses that the world has ever seen. More dreams have died at the hands of procrastination than people have died in any war since the history of time. Do you know how many people put off what it is that they say that they're going to do? Do you know how many people there are that are going to get in shape? Do you know how many people there are that are going to start reading things that will help them, or who are going to work on themselves, or who are going to start a business? Millions. And you know how many of them do it? Very fucking few, because they are procrastinators, and procrastinators never do a goddamn thing. It is one of the absolute worst personality and or character traits that you could possibly have. And the only way to rid yourself of it, because you can rid yourself of it just like any and every other fucking personality trait. But the only way to do that is to take whatever it is that you have been putting off and do it immediately. Not tomorrow, not later, not when it's more convenient, not when you have more time, not when you have more money, not when you are feeling better, not when the stars align and Mercury is out of retrograde and your astrological sign is shining down on the world like the bat symbol, and you look up in the sky and you see it and you get some mystical sign that this is the perfect time and everything is great. Not when you're super motivated right the fuck now. If you want to get in shape and you have been putting off going to the gym, what you need to do is go to the fucking gym, or at the very least do some fucking push-ups immediately. Not even when this fucking video is over, because that is procrastination, and all you are doing then will be further making yourself into a procrastinator. We talked about this. What the fuck is it that you are doing? Because one day, I know currently, depending on however old it is that you are, it seems like you have time, but you do not have time. Life will pass you by like that. I used to be somebody who put things off. I had millions, probably not millions, but dozens of things that I swore I was going to accomplish by the time that I was 30. I was going to make a certain amount of money and be living a certain way and have all kinds of fucking cars and houses and all kinds of shit. I had all types of lofty, amazing goals that were going to be accomplished by the time that I was 30. And I started talking about that, planning them when I was 23 years old. And what did I do? I put it off because I didn't feel like doing it at that moment. Today wasn't the right day. Today wasn't the right time. I didn't have all of the resources that I needed. I didn't have all of the information that I needed. I wasn't feeling motivated at the moment, and I put it off, and every single day it was fine and nothing happened. So I put it off more, and it was slowly but surely I was 24, and then before I knew it I was 26, then before I knew it I was 28, and then before I knew it I was 31 years old, and all of that shit had passed me by, and I was well past where it was that I said that I was going to be at a certain point in time. But the thing was, I was not there. I did not have that shit. The time came, but the stuff fucking didn't, because I put it off. Putting shit off will destroy your whole entire fucking life. You have a finite amount of time in the world, and the people who make something of themselves, the people who do what it is that you want to do, who drive the cars that you want to drive, who talk to the women that you want to talk to, who dress the way that you want to dress, who have the muscles and the strength and the abs that you want to have, all of them got that way by doing what it was that it took to get those things now. Later will kill you. Later is the killer of your dreams. Later is the killer of your potential, all of that potential that everyone tells everyone that they have when they're young. Oh, you're so smart. Oh, you're so witty. You're so funny. You're so all of these things. You have so much potential and you're going to do great things. And the vast majority of people who hear that never do any fucking thing, because they sit around waiting for their potential to come and meet them. That's not how it works. You have to go meet that potential. But you have to do that now. That is the only possible time to do something. But every time you procrastinate, you are slowly murdering you in the future. And you are not only murdering you in the future, you are pushing that you off farther into the future. Because the you that you could be, I don't know how the fuck old you are, it doesn't matter, you do. If you're 25, the you that you could be 30 when you are 30, every single time you put it off becomes the you that you could be when you were 31, then 32, then 35, then 40, then 45, then 50, then 60. You push that motherfucker farther and farther away, and eventually those pushes turn into cuts, and those cuts add up, and that motherfucker dies completely. Because again, time is finite and is the only thing in the world that you cannot get back. You can have money, you can fuck it all up, and you can make more money, because there is, for all intents and purposes, infinite money out there. You can get in shape, you can stop working out, your muscles can atrophy, and you can get fat, and you can get it all right back. You can have houses that you lose. You can fuck up relationships with somebody and get that relationship back and fix it. You can have a business, crash the business and rebuild the business. You could buy a house, destroy the house, and rebuild the house. The only thing in the world that you can never, ever get back once it's gone is your fucking time. And you are stealing it from yourself when you put the shit off, when you say you're going to do it tomorrow. You're a fucking liar, and you have been a fucking liar. That's why you're still sitting there saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Every single person who says that they will do it tomorrow is a fucking liar, because it never gets done tomorrow, and it can't get done tomorrow. It can only ever get done today. So until you decide that you have had enough of this shit and you don't want to meet your potential when you're 35 if you're 30 currently, or you don't want to meet your potential when you're 35 if you're 30, you don't want to meet it when you're 30 if you're 25, you don't want to keep pushing it off, whatever the fuck it is. You don't want your potential to be met when you are some old fucking man, you want to meet it when you are still young, then the only way to make that happen is to do what the fuck it is that you need to do, and do it now.